As a unique and wonderfully made individual, I suggest parents raising twins to raise them as if they are not twins. Growing up, my mother would dress my sister and I as we're twins, even though we're 9 years apart. My aunt would dress her daughters as twins, even though they're 2 years apart. Regardless if your children look similar or not, raise them to make their own choices, like their own individual things, and believe they're one of a kind because they are. Early on, like a marriage, parenting should be prepared for. Do not go into raising your twins as you already know what to do and what not to do. Prepare as much as possible before having children for them and for you to be better off. Get two of nearly everything. Figure out who will be working and when, who will watch the kids, at what time of day, on what days, etc. Taking parenting courses, babysitting other couples' twins, talking to parents whose children are already out of the house, discuss with your spouse on how to discipline and how you will both parent are all things that should be done before your children are born or as early as possible after. Remember, your children will act how you act and say what you say. Any and all habits, bad and good, that you have, your children will have. Any and all bad habits and good habits you want your children to have, they will have if you have them. Children about 7 and younger, I noticed, have brains like sponges. Everything they see and hear, their brains soak in. Also keep in mind, at all times, your authority as parents needs to be established as early as possible. And your children will most likely not run astray. Not only that, but children who grow up in church with the Bible being taught at home have the highest chance of staying on a good path throughout the rest of their lives. One of the worst things a parent of all people could do is raise their child to believe they're just like everybody else. Or worse, exactly like somebody else. Raising your twins to think this way will take away their inner sense of worth entirely. The genes twins have contribute substantially to individual differences on most personality traits. Therefore, even twins are individually made and should be raised as such. Tips for raising twins in Bright Horizons and today's parents would be to dress them differently, give each child a choice to choose what they like for themselves, get them acclimated to a schedule as early as possible, bathe them separately, connect with other parents of twins, and always know which is which. There is nothing more heartbreaking for twins than for their own parents not to know the difference between them. Respect each child's individual differences and do not refer to them as a unit. Individual quality time with each child is crucial to their development. Growing up, my mother always compared her 4 children. Do not compare. Get rid of all comparing in your life. Every individual is different and should realize that being themselves are who they should strive to be.